welcome to September. This is Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. I want to thank you, Gemini, for your patience this month. I'm uploading these videos a little bit late. I did have some house guests over the weekend, a long weekend, Labor Day, and we just had a lot of fun, and I just ran behind with my videos. So thank you for your patience. As always, if you ever want to book a reading with me, you can always do that. I'll have my email down in the description box. But I'm just going to shuffle here for a moment, and then we'll get right into the reading for Gemini for September. A good thing that's happened is that Mercury has gone back direct. It was retrograde in Virgo for a few weeks. And so now if you've had any communications that felt scrambled or haywire or just stifled or anything like that, it should be going back, it should be correcting itself by now. So let's see what's coming up for Gemini. I'm doing a Celtic cross this month, just switching it up a little bit. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, we've got Hierophant and Six of Cups as your central focus. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, what I'm seeing right here is a lot of blue, which means usually clear skies, a feeling of clarity, a feeling of being able to see a clear day. There are some clouds in this one that are dark, but I'm going to go through the whole thing and we'll see what's coming up for you, Gemini. So your central focus is, there's a card here that's somewhat serious and very adult and pragmatic, and then there's a childlike aspect to it. So I'm actually seeing that for some of you Geminis, you may be in a marriage that is feeling very serious and traditional, and you're looking for, because this is the challenge card, you're looking for I'm getting you don't bring me flowers anymore, or that you're looking for this childlike aspect of it when you both were like two children exchanging hearts. This is like being at church or the synagogue or the mosque, or somewhere where it's very serious or very traditional, conventional, pragmatic. It can be very spiritual, but this is when you share hearts with someone who you either knew from childhood or you feel like a child with. It's a card full of sweetness and innocence and feeling like feeling the kindness of life. And with the flowers here, it's really like having that childlike, innocent heart. So if there are practicalities, traditional ways of doing things, conventionalities that are at the basis of things where it's feeling kind of serious, you may be looking for, where's the heart in this? Where is the childlike joy? Where is the wonder? Where is the innocence? Which reminded me of that song, where's the tenderness? So you may be looking for tenderness within something that feels a little serious right now, is really what I'm getting from this. And because the basis of this is lovers in reverse, it's kind of echoing that for me too. You may be in a relationship that feels stifling, perhaps, or a marriage. That's also what Hierophant can signify, but that you're looking for, where is the childlike sweetness within this. So for some of you who are in a relationship, it could be feeling like that. For others of you, it may be that you are focused on either spiritual matters or looking for where is the marriage that you're interested in, but you either are not having a reunion with this is usually someone from our past that we know, or again, someone who makes you feel childlike. So there's some sort of challenge to this. Could be because of childhood issues, or things related to childhood or your past, that it's getting blocked by that. I'm trying to see what else could be going on. Most of the main reading that I'm getting is that it's a marriage that's gotten very serious, and you're like, where's the tenderness? Where's the flowers? Where are we? Can't we be like children again? Can't we be young and innocent and sweet with one another? Where are the flowers? And I get the sense that that's what's preventing you from connecting. You're there. This is a tender, sweet connection, Gemini, but and this is the lover, this is the Gemini card. So this could potentially, if this isn't relating to a relationship that you're in, Gemini, this could be representing you, just feeling a little bit out of sorts. And that's echoing here in Temperance in reverse, just feeling a little emotionally off balance. And I see that it is in relation to relationships, feeling like, I maybe being weighed down by practicalities and wanting to just be like a kid again, saying, where's the heart in this? I just want to laugh and play for a little bit, or where's that part of it? So what's good, Gemini, that I'm seeing is that your sense of powerlessness is going to be fading away, and a sense of the ability, if not success in itself, or being the person who comes in on the white horse, at least the ability to see that that's possible. So 8 of Swords means putting yourself in a prison of your own thoughts. So this is good in the reverse position and in the fading away position. I get the sense that you're going to realize that you have some sort of influence over this situation. And there is potential success coming in. That's what 6 of Wands is about. But if you doubt it or fear it or have resistance against it, that could be like your success falling right off, that victory laurel just sliding right off. So I want to invite you to welcome 6 of Wands energy in. This is success, victory, being recognized for your capabilities. It's accomplishing something, riding in on that white horse, and everyone sees you and celebrates you. So with this being in reverse, I'm going to ask you, what is your fear or resistance or doubt about actually being able to solve this? Or your ability to accomplish this. I'm seeing you as not recognizing yourself as the white knight that comes riding in, or you may be waiting for some white knight to ride in, but that's coming in reverse. So it's saying to me that you may need to be the hero. Whether that's male or female, you may need to embrace the ability to be the savior in this relationship or in this situation, to be the one who says, I'm not powerless. I'm not just subject to I'm not the captive one. If you look at these cards, they're really opposite, right? This is the person who is a captive, and this is the person who comes in and saves the day and is the rescuer. So with both of these, with this fading away and with this arriving in, Gemini, I see that you may be able to put yourself in this position, depending upon how well you're able to lead with your heart, really, because this is the passageway. If you think of this as a key and this unlocks it, this is what will allow you to go from victim mentality to success mentality and results. So what can you do to greet someone with an open heart, with a sort of vulnerable, childlike, non-cynical approach that kind of dissolves all things that are adult structures, that says, okay, you have to do things in a traditional, conventional, by the book, rigid, all of that kind of way, and saying, no, I'm going to bypass all of that. I'm just going to come straight from the heart. So that's what will allow you to get to this, Gemini. And your opportunity here, too, is 9 of Coins. This is saying 9 of Coins has it all together. She says, I've put in a lot of work, or I've been blessed with a lot, and I know how to manage it, and therefore I enjoy the finer things in life. I know how to make good decisions and handle things, and I know how to reap the benefits of my own doing, my own work. So it's kind of a progression here also from feeling, and these are all in reverse, by the way. So there's some sort of like heaviness or resistance or fear or doubt that you're going to need to work through. I'm just getting that you may have some doubts about your ability to turn this situation around, Gemini, but you do. You have the key, and it really means coming from the heart in a genuine, innocent, non-scripted, in a completely stripped away, stripped down, like honest, truthful, vulnerable way that takes you from powerlessness to achievement. But you're going to have to grapple with your own doubts, fears, or resistance to your ability to do that, because that you really are the hero of the situation if you can see yourself as that, Gemini. So there is a progression here from feeling like victim mentality to I have things together to I can achieve whatever I want. I have victory and success. So this is really the card that you need to meditate upon. This is your challenge, to come from the heart as authentically as you can. You in this situation, you're feeling a little off balance emotionally. This means taking the middle path is what temperance is about. And so if it's in the reverse, it says that maybe there's extremes that are swinging from one thing to the other. You're feeling maybe blowing hot and cold a little bit about something, or you're just feeling emotionally off balance, but it is here for you. Temperance, this is the angel of peace. And it's saying, regardless of what circumstances are happening, you can find this peace. When it's in reverse, you're doubting that there is a peaceful resolution or that you can find that peace, but it is there. And I'm especially getting that it's in regards to relationships. But again, your ability to see this success, recognition, capability, being the hero, and being able to be emotionally balanced, be moderate, this is a card of peace. So taking the action that promotes peace is really what's featured here. That's what these white lilies are. White lilies represent peace. So what is the peaceful option? Not necessarily what is the traditional option or the conventional option, but what brings that childlike sense of here's a flower that I want to give to you, as like I get the sense from this card that it's like plucking a flower that you want to give to your best friend or someone that you love. It's that childlike, innocent. That's what all this white is. So that's an opportunity. That's another opportunity for you, Gemini, this month. Your environment is one of love. This is King of Cups. So this shows me that either you or the person that you're working with really is coming from the heart, a place of love. This is like who you either want to be, or this is the person who is around you. King of Cups is the perfect partner. They're the person who is loving and tender and thoughtful and compassionate. They consider other people's emotions. They consider other people's heart. So this is your environment. This is what's around you. And your opportunity is to try to tune into that. I see that you're really afraid of a heartbreak. This is Three of Swords, and it's in reverse in your position of greatest fear, but also greatest desire. It may be that you don't want to hurt someone, Gemini. This could be a water sign, potentially, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or this could be that you don't want to get hurt. You're afraid to say something. You're afraid to step from powerlessness into power because you're afraid that it's going to either you're going to get hurt or that you're going to hurt someone else. But if you're able to do that, Gemini, this is where you end up, as Empress. This is strength. This is all things blooming, all things blossoming, all things coming to their greatest height and abundance and fruition. This is actually new life. Empress is usually depicted as being pregnant, as where all things she touches grow. And it's also a card of satisfaction. So feeling like, yes, I'm satisfied. Everything's growing around me. Everything is at its height and peak. In reverse, it says you don't believe that that's possible. And it's echoing for me this Lovers in reverse. I really get a sense, Gemini, that for you for September, it's going to be about believing that you have the capability to affect the change that you want, especially in regards to matters of the heart. And, you know, the funniest thing is that the key to all of that is really like being like a child. That's your greatest strength. Being really open and vulnerable and real and authentic. You know how kids say exactly what they feel regardless of the consequences? That's your ticket and your key for September, Gemini. It's going to turn things around for you and make you go from victim mentality to the hero or heroine and bring you more emotional stability. It's kind of like if you hold in what you really truly feel, this is no wonder you have fears. And this is what you want, but you also fear, is to say what's on your heart, even if it's painful. And this is where you're headed. You know, I'm kind of even seeing too, from this, your hopes and fears card to your outcome card. This goes from, you know, even if something is heavy on your heart, saying it and embracing it and being real about it, it puts the heart right here. And she is completely satisfied. She's completely open. Things grow around her. Love is abundant. Life is abundant around her. So have trust, Gemini, in whatever it is that allows you to be authentic and childlike and vulnerable and open. That's really going to be your key in September. And I do see a timeline for you of going, I probably said it like 4 times already, but from going from powerless victim mentality to being authentic and then becoming that hero, saving the day, having success, experiencing victory and triumph. So, and that's, you know, Empress in this card, it's like hurrah is what both of these cards are about. I've done it. I'm here. I've achieved it. Everything's great. Things are wonderful. So good cards for you, Gemini. Can you embrace them? That's the question. Be authentic, be childlike, be open. And that is my reading for you for September, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Gemini who you think might enjoy it. As always, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching, and also again for your patience this month. Yours in the stars.